What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dad Life. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to change a brake light on a 2011 Honda Pilot. Enjoy the video. It's happening. There you go. All right, guys, on this one, you're going to see the lower brake light is actually a two-way light. So when I turn the headlights on, or I should say the tail lights and headlights on, you're going to see this bulb ignite. So as you see, the bulb is on right now. But as I go to apply the brakes, you're going to notice it won't get bright. Nothing. So in order to fix this, guys, what we're going to need is, of course, a set of bulbs. You're going to be looking for the Longer Life 7443. They're about $8, $9 or so at AutoZone. So check your local auto parts store. Of course, you can go on Amazon, and you'll just need one of these. Keep the other one in a safe place, so that way you don't have to buy it when you have to replace it again. Or, of course, the other side. So let's open up the hatch. And the first couple things you're going to notice is you have your two screws here. These screws are actually Phillips screws, so you're going to need to remove these two screws. And then on the side over here, the headlight on the back of the housing has two pins that slide into the rear quarter panel. So what you're going to have to do is get a pry tool or a putty knife. Be careful not to scratch the paint, and you're going to want to apply pressure to pop it out. So let's get to work. All right, guys, so first, let's take off these Phillips screws. Super easy. This is all going to be tools that you're going to already have around your house. So again, you don't have to pay the local mechanic an extra, 10 to 20 bucks, plus the cost of the bulbs, just to change the bulb yourself. So right now you're going to see it's loose, but again, it's held in with the two pins. Again, back of the headlight housing, there's two pins that goes into the rear quarter panel. So what we're going to use is, and if you don't have this yet, guys, I highly recommend going to your nearest Harbor Freight, go on Amazon, go to Home Depot or Lowe's. And this is actually an interior pry tool. And what you'll notice is rounded edges versus using, let's say, if you use a putty knife for painting, it would be very sharp edges. Now, what I'm also going to do, though, is I'm still going to grab a microfiber towel to make sure that I, limit any chance of scraping the paint at the end of the day here. So let's go grab a microfiber. 1 second. All right, guys, so I got the microfiber towel right here. I got the little interior panel removal tool. See, I'm going to wrap it like so, and then here we go. Let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can get a better vision. And actually, we're going to do this. We're going to move the camera to the side real quick. Walk with me, guys. All right, here we go. All right. Get it set up again. All right, guys. So you're going to see what you're going to want to do is right in this channel, you're going to want to apply light pressure. Let's get to work. All right. And as you see, I'm not going this way back into the paint, I'm going away from the paint. And basically you're gonna have your one stud here, so a couple fingers down, and if I'm not mistaken, your other stud was around this area. And look, even doing so, it pops through the microfiber. So again, just shows why you want that extra protection. And then again, away from the paint. All right, let's get this going, get it in first. Nice. There we go. Should do it. As you see the studs, you got a stud right here and a stud right here. So if you guys want to Let me see if I can help you guys out real quick. So if you want to know where the studs are to a point, grab your measuring tape, and you got a stud at, looks like about 2.5 inches from the top, and the other stud is 8 3/4 inches from the top. So again, bottom stud 8 3/4 from the top here, top stud roughly 2.5 inches. All right, guys, so hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Now we're gonna gently remove the headlight. Okay, you're gonna see right here, this is the bulb that we're gonna replace. Here's the socket, so we're gonna turn it lefty-loosey. And be sure not to break it. Come on. There we go. Now I wanna show you this. You just pull it, grab one hand on the socket, thumb and index finger there, pull it right out. Lightly let that hang. Lightly let that hang. Well, we're just gonna do that. Rest it. I want to show you guys. You can see the element is all burnt out. So it worked for the headlights / tail lights, but the brake light one is burnt out. So we're going to grab our new 7443. Guys, one thing I recommend is learn from my mistakes, guys. All these years doing this, I still went out and bought these. Guaranteed if I look at my toolbox, if I was better organized, I wouldn't have had to go out to buy because I probably have one left from last time. So one thing I recommend, guys, is get organized. It will make your life way easier, especially when you're trying to work on things around the house or with the cars. All right, so let's go right here. You're gonna put it in right back into the socket, just as it came out. And again, you're gonna hold the side of the bulb, try not to touch it too much, and here, click in. You're gonna see there's 3 grooves and 3 matching, I guess you would say almost ridges, if you will, on the socket. It only goes in one way. And then there you go, it's flush. You're gonna turn down to the ground, righty-tighty. Now you're going to get your bottom stud aligned in your top stud. Careful of the paint. And now before you fully pop it back in again, to eliminate any risk of damaging your paint, let's go actually test the light. All right, guys, moment of truth. First, let's turn on just the headlights, tail lights. All right, we're golden like a golden retriever. Now let's test the brake light. And we got it. And guys, just for good measure, while you have all your tools out and the extra bulb, you might as well check the other side as well, just to be safe. So let's check that. All right, working tail lights on both sides. Let's apply the brakes. All right, guys, now that you know that it's done, we're gonna gently push this in, or as my dad used to say, long rest his soul, put a little broccoli rabe on that to give it a little, there you go, that's in. Now we're going to go back to the other side, so let's move you guys. Woo! High quality film equipment here, guys. All right, let's zoom in. All right, guys, grab your screws and your screwdriver. Let's move to this side so you can see. Tighten this bad boy up. Start it, get the top one. Why is it so awkward doing it backwards? There you go. Snug that bad boy up. Do not over tighten, guys. You do not need to crack the plastic housing. All right. And we're good. Project completed. And you just saved yourself probably 20 bucks going down to the local mechanic, guys. Again, save your bulbs. All right, guys. As always, I just want to thank you for tuning in to this Dad Life video. That was a how-to change your brake light bulb on your 2011 Honda Pilot. Of course, that is going to work for other year Honda Pilots. So what I will do is in the description below, I will put a link from AutoZone where I got my bulbs from. But at least you could reference it. Again, it's a 7443 extended life bulb. What's the next video? So the next video, and you're going to laugh, but we've been having a hard time locally trying to find a turkey baster. Why do I need a turkey baster? So the clutch on the Corvette, Not every time, but it's getting a little softer and it's sticking into the floor. Now, the positive is it is a brand new clutch from about 2 years ago or so when I got the car back. They put an aftermarket clutch in. I don't think they ever put a new slave cylinder in. I'd have to try to honestly reach back out to the guy, try to figure out if he did that or not. So the first thing we're gonna do, because I have a very good feeling, I'm not gonna say 100% feeling, but I have a great feeling that all we need to do is put some new fluid in there with the Ranger fluid method. Also, I have the fluid, we need a turkey baster. Why do we need a turkey baster, guys? Because that's how you extract the old fluid, put it in an old container, and we're gonna put the new one in. So that's gonna be the next video. So guys, as always, thank you for tuning into Dad Life. Until the next video, please like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments, tap the notification bell, guys, so you're always in the loop with this high quality camera gear, guys. Until the next video, this is Dad Life. See you guys.